Hey, everybody. Back again, right? One day at a time. What are we doing? Actually, I don't know. Oh, wait. I gotta talk about what I've done, not what I'm doing. Here, if I move really fast, I can catch it. Watch the UPS crater. I've begun... Oh, look at this. Look at them all spew out. I've been working on the biofluid network, trying to make it more efficient. What you're seeing right there is the removal of a limitation that was in place when I arrived, and I just kind of left it there. It used to be that every bioport can only launch one biofluid critter every time it does biofluid business. And that was, I think, to avoid the situation where it tries to launch a creature and there's none in the bioport. It was trying to avoid that, I think. So it made it so it could only ever launch one, and it checked for one at the beginning of it, so it knew it could always launch at least one. So it was kind of lazy, and I went with it because it was there. Now the downside of this is that every time I would look over here, I would see that flood out. The top few, which is the most likely return destination for biofluid creatures, would always have critters in it, and these guys down here would never have any critters in it. And it's like, why is that? Well, it's because it's just numbers. Every biofluid port would have a chance, an equal chance. Here, let's do something. Let's think about the future of leaving any bioport, but has a very strong bias for these because they're most northerly, and then everything that went north in any way would come back to one of these. Maybe if even it was going in order of put down. That's probably true too. I need to think about that. Slurry. Not you. It could be that, actually. So anyway, for whatever reason, they would concentrate up here, and then it could only launch one per, so you'd end up with a lot of biofluid critters just hanging out, doing nothing. And what I've determined is that the best way to make the biofluid system faster is to purge orders as quickly as possible. What I found is that the factory had like 100 open orders at any time, just from waiting for biofluid critters to come and service them. And the problem with that is it couldn't launch enough because not enough were returning in a distributed way. So what I did is I made it so that obviously a single bioport can launch until it's dry, and then it moves on to the next one. And that means that if there is a serviceable a route, a delivery anywhere in the factory, it will get launched on that term. And that puts less data to sort through every single cycle, and so that's good. Here, we got a note. That is not the last of the things I'm going to do for biofluid. I'm going to do a general rewrite. There's too many searches. There's too many sorts. We should never be searching. We should never be sorting. Every biofluid critter should have a preferred home to go back to. Like, no, it's every requester tank, because this is a requester tank based system. So like this requester tank right here, which is wrong for many reasons, don't look at it, should have a preferred bioport to take from, and it should have, that critter should know to go to and from that bioport. So if this one was just going by distance, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. The preferred bioport would obviously be this one. And so when it would look here first for a critter, and when it launched, that critter will know to come back here. And so I'm trying to make it more of a closed loop. That'll like allow you to have one mega grid, and also allow you to have like little microclimates of biofluid critters. They're just on a little loop, like from here to here. And it just does that. And that would be a lot more efficient than the central area right here. I should think about doing that. Like a bio... Okay, if we don't talk about food and if we don't talk about waste, like having a bioport next to every provider chest would mean that whenever like over here needs organic solvent, it would take it from this and it would go and pick up and go and just go on a loop. It would just go on a loop and it would be very, very, very efficient instead of having to go to a central place because of waste storage. But waste storage is a problem, so the beautiful world remains ever out of reach. Oh, this is happy. Need 3 more. Why are we stopped? Oh. Because I didn't program it right. Okay, was there ever going to be any other answer? It was always going to be because I didn't do it right. How'd you do 5,000 products without jamming on that? Oh, I did do it. Okay, sort of. Okay, in aspect. Okay, in a way. Okay. All right, got it. Attention now being paid. Brainstem activated. Got it. Can we... of course we cannot. All those guys are... This guy's coming back. Where are you? Okay. We're gonna have to get some boxes for the moon drops. But the seeds I can take care of if I'm really quick once that guy comes back. Let's play test reaction speed. Oh, is this not going to be enough? Oh, well. Okay, good. There. Now we just have to wait for this guy to get here. He's in the Renea right now. Just going to be a moment. Here, we're going to say Moonlift Uplift is now fixed. Congrats. We got a bunch of stuff to do, and then after this... Oh, we should probably take care of that immediately, right? And that... I mean, it has a great job after it. I mean, any task where I'm just naturally doing a great job is wonderful. So you're going to continue to spin? Probably going to have to come do this again, right? At least once. Yeah, we'll just make a note, I guess. I really should pipe these back, because it makes lots and lots of them. Ah, well, whatever. Let's go look at vat brains. Where are you? Vat brain line. It's down here. What are we doing? Is this happening again? For real? For real and for serious? Alright, I think we have to filter it here. Now, this still isn't a... Here, the problem is it's jammed right here. Let's try a more advanced system in that we oppose. We are opposing these hands, right? This is absolutely... Yeah, it's totally brilliant looking, isn't it? This was part of the plan. See, now that will get that going, right? And so this guy can't jam on Jerky because he has a Jerky Guardian, and you're not in the right spot. That's not going to do anything. Except, you know, ruin me. There, that looks like it was planned. Again, you would understand if you were in the meeting. And this one will never jam because it has right there. So there is Jerky that's moving down, but it will eventually reach this point right here and then exit the system. So I may After much trial and a whole lot more error, I may have stumbled across a solution. Though, that's a very ambitious statement. There we go. This is what we're doing. This was always part of the plan. So why are we stopped here? You need that. You need brains. Oh, you have... Oh, I put you in the wrong spot. That won't work. I mean, this won't work either because it's in the wrong spot. I did this terribly. Okay, alright. I accept being terrible. I've been terrible before. It's kind of just a way of life, honestly. Okay. Okay. Maybe now this will not be jammed for a little bit. We should really take all this jerky and put it in here, but instead it's going into waste jerky. Ah, well. It's good to separate concerns. This is done. This is done. Do we need forced delivery? How much do you have? You don't have much. So I truly hope we do not. I'm probably going to have to kick this guy eventually. How are we doing here? Nice. Alright, we did this. Arthurian egg whale is broken. Great job. So let's go take a look at that. How do you suppose it is broken? I can't even remember. It's just written down as broken. Great job, moron, right there. So what's going on? Oh, I remember. I rejiggered it, and then I obviously didn't do it right. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do it this way now. There we go. We got the numbers right. We unclicked. That's why we unclicked, to save us from ourselves. Because it would have still worked incompetently. Oh, so how much are you doing right now? You're doing 18. And in a little bit, you'll do more than that? Alright. Great job. Woe and terror upon the world. Need more oxygen. Alright. I actually looked into this. Oxygen. This is my own fault, as many things are. As you can see, we're making 500,000 oxygen a minute, and it isn't enough. It isn't enough. And I complained about this in the Discord, because there isn't really oxygen recipes that can keep up with this level of need. And they kind of said, well, we agree with you. There are not oxygen recipes that can keep up with this level of need, but what are you doing, you crazy person? And I was like, the factory's just running. And they're like, no. That doesn't happen anywhere around here. This is the sign of severe mental illness. What are you doing? Find out what's eating that oxygen. And then I kind of did. And a bunch of it's this. This is eating 233 oxygen a second to make coal bed gas. And coal bed gas goes into coal gas. And then coal gas, it immediately gets pumped over here to become aluminum ore. This is extremely expensive aluminum ore. And it's 10 per ore. 10 per ore. So each one of these is eating 34 a second. So what I need is to stop doing this. This is too expensive. The fluid is too expensive. Oxygen-wise. So I have to just pull up that surface mine and do that thing I threatened to do a couple episodes ago when I was hooking up more aluminum. And that come down here, come to my other mine, and we are going to stim this guy to the stars. Alright, first off, oh, there's no whale here. Oh, this whale. Alright, you are going to empty your cargo. And then I want you to go to City Center and then just wait for me. You're done. We are no longer playing this game. We are going to stim this guy to the stars. We are going to be playing an entirely different sort of system here. So what I need is to go look at the other one, right? And then I believe the term is jack his style. Oh, it's nice. It can go like this. So we're gonna just... Oh, I didn't get the splitter. How are you interferoned? From where are you? Oh, here. Interferation. Alright, how was that? Are we good? Is this better? Alright, are you running? You're now going only 40 a second after all that? Is that consistent? Oh, it is. That's a shame. Alright, so what I'm going to do is this. Erp. Oh, we didn't do it right. That would have been so cool, you know? Except it wasn't. And I keep not grabbing the splitter. Like that. There we go. Alright, and where's the fuel come in? Because I just moved it. Right here. Oh, that's a shame because that doesn't work at all. Well, I can make it work. No, wait. You don't need any liquid fuel. Alright, so we're using maximum drill headage. And if we pull up this... it's still at the limit. If I go here, it's using more power, and... I mean, it does give it appreciably more ore. He says his thoughts tumble around his head. And we're not going to get down all the way. So we have a little more space for speed. Maybe that guy? That's almost there. And it's just a little more ore, but I guess it's just always going to hover just out of reach. Alright, that's fine. What I want... I guess we pay respects to the factory that's right here. The factory that is... you come down here and just... Here, feed in, should it ever be necessary. Parenthesis, make sure it's never necessary. And we have to get this ore to here, to up, to over. And then probably we have to pull it all the way up aluminum. It's about to happen. Right here. Now we could draw it all the way over to here where I think it will join the other aluminum line. And there is something to be said for that. Maybe I'll do that instead. It's probably easier. Stim up. And then we're going to pull up the surface mine. It's just... It's too expensive. We're not going to deal with it anymore. That is perfectly acceptable thought. Nice. And I believe we said we're just going to continue flattering ourselves, treating ourselves, and get the last one. Which is actually a fairly... This was +5 on what was a 17. So it's like 30% more inserter, which is something I need given how the world works right now. Huh. It's a monument. Can we? I mean, we should. There we go. Right here. And then right here. All right, good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. All Alright, I suppose I should now pick a line very carefully. Because this is going to be the difference between beauty and embarrassment. We decide that we're going all the way over here. It's just on top of the iron ore line. I mean, that's not bad, you know? I'm not personally offended by this. I mean, what's the problem with this? Except I might be running out of belt soon. Yep. Okay. But all in all, this has been a very quick, giant world-spanning belt. And what more do you want? I'm telling you, for transport, you cannot beat a belt nowadays. A full stacked belt will transport so much material so easily. And it's free. Keep in mind, it's free. Once you put it down, it's free. Oh. Well, isn't that a bit of a puzzler? I wonder if we have any more. There's always a chance we... Oh, we do. The bots came and filled it again. So... Oh, hi, buddy. You're getting a new life. Come with me. Oh, you're gonna get mind wiped. Oh, you were a slow whale and you were on ore duty? Ouch. That might have been my first aluminum ore whale. In fact, I think it probably was. Alright, where is my aluminum ore? So it really and truly is not that much. Oh, here's where it actually kicks in. It's 40 a second. It's not great. There's like a half speed penalty. And if we go and look for aluminum, like there's this one right here. Aluminium. Why are we at? Oh, probably because it's searching. And after that, there's just not a lot. There's surface patches, but we've... Alright, right there. What are you? Do I want to do that all the way in the... Yeah, back in the bad old days, getting belt through all that. Do I want to think about that? Not really. It's like, why isn't there an aluminum bolide right here? They just don't exist. I mean, there's a few of them around, but still. Alright, I'm not going to pull up my surface mine. Because, well, would I rather it alarm by... Would I rather run out of aluminum or run out of oxygen? I'll always have this in my mind now. It's like, this is just flowing. Maybe I need to put in aluminum stage 3. That would also help all of this. Yeah, it needs 10 ore a second. Jeez. It is going to jam, right? It's gotta. And so we have a full stacked red belt, which is stacking to 6 now. So it's 180 a second. And we've got just 80 of that coming from infinity ore. That's not good. No, like that. So we'll have to check on this again later. But I think I should just leave it like this for right now. And I want it to clog up is what I want. Maybe just make it stop. I don't know. I should really just get another aluminum feed line in, right? That's probably the real and the true answer. Where's aluminum? Right here? Here, while I think about that, we have more coal dust, and that's really straightforward. So let's just go take care of that while I'm right here. Good to see Nextlet. Well, okay, let's look over Nextlet. Full up. Not full up. Are we jammed? We are jammed. We're jammed on Armok. Right here. Okay. Let's quickly look at that. While we're here, while it's on our mind. Armok was a additive in this kind of area, right? It would be right around here. It's not too deep. In fact, we might be too far down. I did the additives first. So it's like right there, actually. It's right there. This entire... You need ammonia. Don't I have this? No, I don't. I don't have this down. Where are you getting your ammonia from? Oh, it's old style. Oh, it's very old style. All right, let's put that down. Put it next to ammonia line for Armok. Because it eats 100 a second per. Absolutely, this needs a line. It needs to be prodded. All right, glad we looked. Glad we had this talk. But really wish I could find the coal line. Does anyone remember where I put that? Silicon processing? Coal processing? No. Alright, did I run past it? I, in fact, did. So we need more of this. It can't be prodded. It can only be sped. We need more coal dust, just in general. And there's a very simple way to get that. Okay, right there. 5, 2. Oh, that doesn't get them all even. Alright, I suppose. So that goes 5, and this makes 11 now. So it's probably just roughly doubling it overall. Very roughly. And if that comes out as a full stacked belt, I'm going to call that a win. Are we having trouble venting? No. Not trouble loading either. Oh, look at that. Look at that full stacked belt of coal dust. Here. This requires flare. There you go. Now I should go full stacked on both of these, and then that has problems. I don't even know where that... Oh yeah, this is all making more activated carbon, which we need. And it does something else. There was a purpose. How is this? Oh, this is not. This is all primary production. You think I did this right? Do you think I should blue the belt? I mean, we're trying to vent and we can't. So that says blue the belt. And we will do that all the way to here. And then just see how it works. Right, this needs to be blued too, I suppose. Okay. Did that work? Was that a good idea? Did I change anything? I don't have the answers to these questions. Alright, more coal dust taken care of. Let's go take care of Armok. Armok needs a 1 an ammonia line, 2 to be prodded to hell and gone. So from right here, ammonia is right over there. So it's not even hard. Difficult, rather, is what I should be saying. It is not difficult. And we have ammonia line. This is ammonia product line. right here. And it actually crosses here. So right here is where I'll draw down. This is an indictment of biofluid and is a good argument for a general buffing, even though I think this is the absolute worst time for biofluid. It's at prod side before chorecocks. Now this might be a good argument to put chorecocks sooner. That seems acceptable to me. There we go. And then this doesn't have to happen anymore. And then, hey friends, hey. Prod for days, it's just what we do. And then, I wonder if there's any downside to just spamming modules like I am. I mean, power draw, certainly. Oh, and these guys are already... Oh, this is from Spolinin. That's funny. That was back in the day right there. Alright, so now you are pumping out... you're eating even more ammonia a second. Great. And you're pumping out a ton of RMAC a second. We can probably see a funny graph. Wow. Okay. I wonder why this is just so... Probably because it was always too low in the delivery queue. Because of the problems. Like, this is where I started up. This was probably very low in the delivery queue, so it could not deliver. This is one of those problems I was talking about solving. Each one of these is a delivery coming over. Anyway, let's look at now. 100K a minute. Just 1 minute to completely full up the provider. Oh, we got 2 of them. No. This is shockingly old style. Well, the good news is we've got RMAC now. Let's now keep going, because that's only half of it. We need a direct ammonia line for Kevlar. And that's right here. And I am, once again, right here. So 2 blocks up. That's about where the ammonia line was, right? Right here, and then just drag it over. I mean, follow it first, then keep dragging it. Yeah. Just keep going until we cross the digestion line, which is right here. Shouldn't Kevlar be here? It's always 1 up. Alright. So be it. It can be done. This is a terrible little angle. I'm just going to come back to bite me. But for the moment, I'm okay. Oh, it just doesn't work at all. Here, how about we pull this back? There. And this is better for everyone, kinda. Why do we suppose we're not researching? Well, there could be a lot of reasons for that. And I think it's you that need ammonia. This weirdo powder. And just plug in right there. Okay. Now you guys all need to be prodded as well. And I haven't been refilled by my Oculus, forcing me to run all the way over here to get what I need. Oh, and it's not... I can't do it. Oh no. Oh no, friends. Well, start going with what you got. And how we doing here? Not great. And why aren't we going? These are neurochips. And that's another problem that's been just permanently on the problems list. And this is no optical cable. And it is going. So, am I concerned? Oh, it's this. It's Kevlar. It's Kevlar that we're actually missing. And we're kind of starting to deal with that right now. Alright, well, we can't full prod them. We can like half prod them and then come back and do it again later, right? 20% prod's better than nothing, especially given that I am going to speed it up. You? No. You. I don't like seeing this not going. Why is betting not going? Need more Yatoi. That's on my list. It's not going to be gotten to today. But that kind of just bumps up the priority. Alright, these guys. Oh, no chlorine? For real? We're venting chlorine. Are you aware of that? Okay, and then you speedy 5-2. That manages to not hit anything. It's just 5-1. Alright. I suppose. Oh, you need to be prodded too. Wow. That's terrible. Okay, right there. Okay. And then there. And then there. And that speeds up all these guys. And while I would love to spam good prod, I have to spam inferior prod. For I'm an inferior engineer today. At least it's going faster. Alright. Chlorine, huh? Oh, that guy's trying to drop. Okay, sorry guys. How much chlorine are you eating? Oh, 340 a second. Oh. Big O. Alright, that needs a direct line as well. Okay. Alright, so next in our line of problems. Chlorine should be bright green, right? Lurid green. Isn't this where chlorine comes from? Why? I mean, that's probably not a reliable line, first. So, let's keep this as it is. Okay, we're going to be complicated. Complicated plumbing here. Underflow, less than 20, please. And then we want to hook this line into this enormous fountain of chlorine right here. And how we do that, we are not particularly picky about. Well, they changed the icon. It's now guts into chlorine. That's nice. We want to go all the way up to right there. There we go. And now this will be used, this will probably just be filled up and that's that. This is eating a ton of chlorine though. Hopefully these guys appreciate what we're doing for them. Each one is a proto-Kevlar. And you don't have enough of this stuff now. How is my world like this? What's your problem? Ah, that's on my list too. Liquid nitrogen, not hydrogen. Nitrogen. You guys don't use a lot of this. You kind of do, honestly. I don't know. I know. Okay, just okay. Ammonia line for Kevlar. We did that. Let us peek in on aluminum. Okay, that's perfect. And we go look at the juncture. And this is really clogging up that. And that's what I want to see. Oh, look, it's clogging up all the way past here. Ooh. That is everything I want to see. So, yes, we should leave this here as a backstop. The coal gas will build up. It'll stop consuming oxygen. Oxygen. Yeah, wow. Wow, production and consumption have been way up there. The other consumption has been with mushrooms to make acid gas. And I'm not sure what I can do about that. Why'd I do that? Right here. So if I put in one more, that'll shut off. Oh, it's because of lime coming in. Don't I have an item for that? More lime for aluminum? Or did I only think we had that? Oh, we're kind of low on lime, aren't we? Now we've got it, though. Fills much faster. All right, let's not look at that. Let's look at liquid nitrogen. Then we're going to have to wrap up chores soon. Like, I'm just going to stop doing chores at some point. Oh, how are we doing on numals? Has it started printing yet? Yes, it has to. Oh, wait, did I? I didn't leave any space here for one. For another, I didn't regulate it. Because there's that. All right, we'll fix that. We'll fix it. Just everyone keep that in mind. Half of this episode's going to be wrestling with what exists. The other half will be doing something else. What was I on? Liquid nitrogen. Right over there. We were having trouble because it doesn't have the gasoline in, right? Where? I just saw it. It's got a distinctive footprint. I was nearby. Okay, it's further up. It's just right here. So we are just not getting enough gas in, and we can't do this. And you can't be prodded, probably for obvious reasons. And you guys are making quite a lot. Maybe not enough. Anyway, we need a gasoline line. And that's really easy to get. Oh, and there's problems with gasoline. What are you doing? That's not really used. That's tall oil. Do you have a fuel value? Just asking. For no reason. It does have a fuel value. Okay. Don't worry. That was for no purpose whatsoever. That information will not come back to be relevant in any way. Go about your business, citizen. Everything is fine. Gasoline's right there. We want to just link into the gasoline generator. I kind of wish I wasn't so twitchy right now. Keep going. Oh, what happened here? Why is gasoline not going at the moment? Oh, okay. Wait, what? That should not be. And I shouldn't be trying to get in there anyway, so... At least it stopped me from doing something I didn't want to do. Okay, that was... Okay, sometimes you just gotta test things, right? That was a testing of the things. Alright, right there, gasoline hooked up. What are you doing? When did you lose that power pole? Alright, so... Do you need to be sped? What's going on? Looks like... Well, let's take a look. Let's look at a graph. But up. Well, that's terrible. I wonder what this was. Something that happened last episode? I can't remember. It's too long ago. It's in the long ago now. And you are smaller now. Okay, so, alright. Fine. 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 Four, three. To be compatible with those, and that'll make those go faster too. Alright, so now you're making quite a lot of gasoline. And it will go out and it will feed this line. And okay, this is kind of a sin. Okay, no. That's not the correct way of putting it. This was most definitely a sin I just committed. And that if you were paying attention, I just hooked a single producer into a consumer. And what I really want is to hook it into the output of fluid sorting. But I did not do that. Because I guess I'm a trash player. It can't be... It cannot be prodded. Which is terrible. Right, like that. Really? That's as far as you get for a 3? I keep underestimating or overestimating, misestimating. I misunderestimated it. Unfortunately, the place I need to be is not available, so... Okay, there we go. Now you're making much more. And these guys are going faster too, so everything's fine. Everything's going alright. And we're even speeding the lubricant. Not that it's really needed. Lubricant full up? It is. Alright, so... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. We did that. Oxygen's still there. Okay. We did that. Oh, we should look at that. We should look at red circuits, as that's been a problem this entire time. And it's this, and that's Kevlar, and that's... seems to be imbalanced. Really? Oh, that's because... Well, I don't know why. It is definitely imbalanced, though. Alright, don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. This is what's real. Oh, and that's just chugging along. So, this is doing fine. I guess. And more resistors is over here. I'm just going to choose to believe that everything is okay here. We definitely need more Utoi. We need it sooner rather than later. Oh, this guy's they're having trouble shoveling in enough. You get 20 per. Maybe there is not enough coming. I don't know. Here. Red, complex circuit. How's it been doing? It just started up right when we got here. That's going to run out of something. What do we suppose that is? That's going to be this. But he's on his way. I don't know what to make of this, and I choose not to participate in this process. Soon, this will be out here again. And then soon, this will be moving forward. I should prod this again, like you do. And there's a better aramid fiber recipe in the waiting in the wings. Alright. Probably repair bots is the next thing I should care about. Do we need more? Oh, we have one lone repair bot. Alright, I'll refill you. Let's go get more bots. And we'll take it down to the southeast and check off one more thing. Then we're getting very close to end of episode. So I will have to be choosy on what other chores I do. There you go. That's going to be enough. Try to pick things that will have impact over the next 2 hours or so. Because the rest is just going to have to wait. Hey guys. Oh. I guess you kind of just didn't even need it, huh? Need repair packs? No. I don't know. Watch Nextlet for... No, that wasn't the shortage we found. We're just going to take that away. And now we're into older things. Lots of old things. We gotta do the Arthurian uplift. This is true. And then oxygen. I suppose we should check in on that again. We finally overwhelmed demand. And I want to say this is a combination of sulfuric being done and not needing anything for coal gas. Here, let's check that out. Are you full up? Yes. So it's no longer eating any oxygen here. Well, it's doing it ever so slowly. So coal gas is backing up. It should be. Apparently not. Huh. I would not have expected to see it spinning full speed. I gotta get another aluminum mine online. Here, we're gonna put that down. Another aluminium line mine online. Because I don't want these guys going at all. I want this juncture right here to be completely backed up. And with one more mine, I'll be able to do it. And I'll take it out of the middle of the factory. It's not going to be a problem. All right, we're going to do this. We have a fiber shortage, right? Let's go take a look at it in person with our meat. Oh, look, we've got serious prod mods now. We have graduated. Here, we're going to go put that in the, like the TCL. It is the liquid I need to get from your toy in order to make... Yeah, we need so much more optical fiber. That's going to be a big problem soon. I'm looking for the aramid fiber liquid. It's like terephthinyl chloride. It's the phenol chloride. Like right here? No. How come like... Yeah, this stuff. Terephthinyl chloride. See? I told you. We act like I'm crazy, but I'm not. Spam. There. Now you're still going faster and you're a lot more efficient. Which is just needed on everything right now, I guess. No, this is going, and then Kevlar is also going. Well, it would be. Do I do this here too? No, as much as possible. These guys are... Oh, these are electrolyzers. I probably should have considered that. What is this? It's a 5-2. 4-3 of... Please forgive me. See if we just... Is this worth it? I don't know if this is going to be worth it at all. It's too diffuse. This is 100 megawatts to save, not that much. Alright, we just suffer. I accept that we just suffer here. We don't need power problems. Of course not. There's no power problems here at all. Alright, so... We have to go to the city center. We're going to have to build a thing now. This is the wrong time to be building a thing, but I'm going to do it. I also need to kick the... No, I don't. I will anyway, though. Yeah, it's still being made. The brains are coming in. The lines are flowing. We need fiber, right? I've been babbling. See, there's raw fiber, but there's just fiber. This is empty, and that's probably... Oh, it just arrived. That's good. So where do we keep our fiber? Actually, that's a really excellent question. So raw fiber we have for days, and then just fiber. Ah, it's right there, and we have a bottleneck. So we need more just fiber. So we have raw fib, and then from fib we make fib. Right there. Is this proddable? No. This is just ball millet. Alright, I can do that. Probably need... Yeah, it's enough. And we're going to use the overflow for the overflow, if that makes sense. Here, we're just going to say it's done. Notepad, you're dismissed. So, previously, in the factory, we had... That's a little weird. I'm not going to stress about it, though. Previously, in the factory, we had this, and then we used the overflow to make microfiber. Now we need the overflow of the overflow in order to make just fiber. Does this make sense? Is this a rational way to go about this? If it's not, I don't want to be told. Wait, where'd that thing go? Oh, we've got a pipe problem. Okie dokie. Then... Wait, where'd that pipe? That was a pipe that was happening. Oh, I guess it's right here then, right? Yeah. There we go. Repaired. You're all on the right grid. We're ready to go. So what we'll do is this. Is this express? It is express. So you will come down like so, and output priority to the right. Then it's kind of an issue because I don't think it can jump. Blue belt can't jump pylons if it's going from one block to another. It's kind of disappointing, really. And right here, it will do something. Right. Something engaged. Alright, so how much in theory do we have here? Keep in mind I can upgrade the saw blades, right? I think I have this now. Yes, I do. Oh, I gotta write that down. Here, come back to me. Make better saw blades. I don't know why, but this makes me very happy. Just this entire saw blade chain. It's very expensive though, look at that. 10 polishing wheel, 10 polishing compound. It's a lot of this stuff. Is it used for anything else? No. Oh, it's used in mirrors, which I could conceivably need. These make it go faster, and they make it better. So it's just better for everything, and I need many of them. Anyway, so this will go be like crafting speed 6 or so, and then more prod. So, okay, just don't even think about it. Do not think. Thinking is for the weak. We have, this is where we're going to take our biomass waste product. So where are you, ball mills? So you just want to do one strip here, or do we want to just do them like this? All right, so it's actually kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Because we're dealing with 3 things. One is easy. 3 is not so easy. So I guess we do a hug belt on the outside. It's like this. And then, oh, this is going to be expensive. And then we'll have biomass out on one side and then fib on the other, right? It's going to overhang a little bit. There's not a lot you can do about that. So, kind of want the opposite of this though, right? You want the middle to be a middle, and then outside to be an outside. Then we're going to need a bit more space, but it's going to be all right. This is more natural for beaconing is what I'm trying to say. So bop, bop, and bop. And you will be fib. You will be mass. Now the problem with this is I'm already kind of messing it up, right? Because this guy right here needs to go the other way. There we go. And then we'll have a evac point over there. You understand my meaning, yes? Right there. Why didn't I get the entire thing? Probably because my picking ability is kind of in question at the moment due to lag. At least we're going a little better today. It may be a little bit my doing for clearing out all the biofluid orders that were clogged up. That is a non-trivial improvement, I think. And then you must go there. You must go there. Oh, it kind of can't go here. I don't want that guy. Oh, can I move it over anymore? Yes, I can. Is that a good idea? Maybe not. 2 over, I think. 1, 2. Very fast now. I feel like a machine lord. This is almost certainly insufficient, right? We're going to try that. No, wait, we don't do that here. Oh, never mind. So we have this. We have this. All right, never mind. I was freaking out about nothing again, as happens, as is my hobby. In. All right, so you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. And then this will just get irked down. And right there, and I'll fix it in a bit. Fix it in post. And you get picked up. And all that's left to do is get rid of our waste product. If we're going to use it, right? All right, waste product out time. May have to go get more belt. Then we take a leap. We pull ourselves across and we want to get in there. So that's actually not bad at all. And we will have done something solid. We're also going to move on to doing MOVAs. That'll be solid too. Probably don't need that many. All right. Are you ready to go? I feel like it. Turn it on. Then we probably want to speed it too, because we are addicted, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Yes, addicted is definitely the word here. We definitely want to consume everything, though. This is biomass. Okay, good. And that is fiber. Okay. So I don't know how long this can be kept up. I know there's a giant buff waiting here once I do polishing wheels. Can't wait. Speed and prod buff, and it's still filling up all this even with that. So, it's funny how we did. Okay, I'll talk about how it's funny in a second here. So now we're up at 7k fibber. So it's like double. That makes sense. Like, look what we did over here, right? We did the exact same thing. And then this is kind of the exact same area. Kind of doing this. So it's just priorities different. This is, it looks like it goes into fiber and then microfiber after that. Whereas this one is very strict fiber first, a raw fiber first, which is the opposite of what we did over there, and then into microfiber, and then into this. So it's just, it is silly, I think. But it's using what we have. My friend, it is time to get your orders. Here, I want you to fill cargo. Then I want you to take that all the way to where the fiber is, in the 5 stack somewhere. Here, no. Here, yes. Then empty that cargo. We're actually just chugging along right here. Alright, we're done with chores. This was it. We're going to go do Mova processing right now, which means we got to build a model. And there's a chore down there we can do anyway. Actually, we did build a model, right? It's all this stuff. Agitator, chem lab, data. No, wait, the data array we put in, right? I think. I don't know. We're doing this chain. This is what we're going to be doing today. And actually, we're getting really close to Pi-Sci 4. So I just throw myself in this. We're going to need these things. And then we're going to have to do that. All right, so guaiacol. Let's do Mova Pulp 3. Let's go back in time. 2 and 1. We need washers. All right, it's just here. I keep it for all this time just to erase it. Washer to clean the Mova, right? And then pulp mill. And then centrifuge. And then finally filter. And then the other path we have to go down, right? No, wait. That goes into pre-enzyme, and that's biofact. And then buffer solution, which is chem plant. And I have to figure out how much of this I want, right? And that's guaiacol, and that's agit. Because our first export, here, we'll check this off. Guaiacol is only used in buffer solution, so that's not an export. Buffer solution is only used in pre-enzyme, so that's not an export. Pre-enzyme is not used in anything. It's just right here. Then we go into, then we do Mova Pulp. Mova Pulp is used as stuff. So Mova Pulp is an export. It's only times 2? Oh, no, it is times 50. What is this times 2 right here? That's definitely not what. So we want to get to Mova Pulp 3. And then bottle it. And so this is where we should probably try to figure out how much we need. Let's just look ahead. How much of this do we need? It has to go into pre-enzyme. Oh, this is in Biofact. And then that's 50 in, 50 out. And then crude enzyme, 50 in, no, 100 in. And it puts out what? Is this the assay? Well, what is this? No, it basically puts out 50 crude enzyme, even though it doesn't say. And then crude enzyme isn't used anywhere, not even barreled. And then that goes into 3. So I should be doing all of this all at once, right? So we need bioreactor. Do I have this stuff on me? Here, let's go through and just do a checklist. Washers. I have some, but not enough, probably. Pulp mill. Maybe I have enough now. Centrifuge. Again, we are going to just go build a model. That's got to get out. Filter. It's probably enough. Biofact. Undoubtedly enough. Chem plant. Okay. Agit. Then I saw we needed a. I should use a factory planner, but I'm too lazy and I'm too dumb to do it all in my head. So we have to build a model. Mova assay. All right. So, and that's done in a gene lab. And then this is used in nanomaterial factory. So, okay, the Mova peroxidase assay is only used in nanozymes. So we want to do nanozymes on site, and it's not protable. It's not protable. Why? And that gets us to nanozymes, and that is an important export. Everything else is just a middle step. Okie dokie. So we need gene lab and nanomaterial. Then let's go figure out what we're doing. Gene lab. That's too much. All right, let's go. Let's go build a model. We're going to treat Mova as essentially free and infinite, which is might not be exactly true, but it's kind of true. And we also have to fix it, right? Because we have no way of getting rid of rich clay right here. Fantastic work. Really, truly. You go right there. Oh, and you just come right around. There you go. Oh, and this was even a item. Oh, we have to go fix numals too. Yeah, this has to be right there. And I was wrong about something. Come and hear how I was wrong. I thought it would waste the rocket if it launched before it was fully populated. But that is not so. Nothing is wasted ever. And so we can loosen this up a little bit. And when it launches, it just makes more. All right, don't think about that though. What we do need to think about is getting this place all hooked up, which I can do. Tech's about to happen again. The factory's running well. We've had problems, and we will continue to have problems. What is that right there? Oh, is that? Oh, you're out of line. Very much out of line. Why does putting that down just give a massive lag spike? I don't really understand that. I mean, we're going at better speed. I mean, it's 46, 47. I think a lot of that is because it's clearing out the biofluid queue a lot more aggressively now. Here, let's peek our nose in. It's like they're still returning to here, but the second there's something to do, they're getting sent out. I'm going to have to verify. Oh, we got some homeless guys. They'll eventually get swept back up. Here, let's just make a note to watch that guy. And I'm going to rework most of this. We got a couple homeless guys. Don't look at it, though. It's probably okay. All right, we're going to make a model. We're not going to build it right here. We're going to build it right here. The first thing we do is we get a washer, and we wash ourselves some Mova. Where is that? No. You? No. You? Yes. We wash a Mova. And this is how you keep a Mova alive. We don't actually care. Mova decays into crud. We're going to have to take care of that, though. And this is fast. This makes 4 a second. Great. And then from washing, we then have to liquefy it in a pulp mill, followed by a centrifuge, followed by a filter. Okay, so let's put this down. Pulp mill. Pulp mill, and then a centrifuge, and then a filter. All right, that gets to Mova Pulp 3, which is one of our exports. That'll eventually be used here. I know this is true. You can buff one of the Pi sciences, and why would you not buff the most expensive one? The answer is there's no reason not to do that. You will absolutely do it. Good. All right, so this makes 4 a second. So we can have 2 of these per. Great. And this makes 20 a second. So we have right there. Now this is 10 a second. All right, so it comes back down. This is a complete ratio right here. So now we need guaiacol. Guaiacol. You. Guaiacol. You're made in Agit. Agit, come here. And you're kind of made parallel. And that is, again, only used here, and then it goes into a chem plant. Nice. So I kind of think we've gotten all of the fun stuff for us. One of these matters, right? I feel like doing a Pi-Sci 3. No, none of them matters. Oh, this gets that. Should probably get that then. That's a nice dead end, but this leads to something. Let's see if we can get a third tech this episode. Anyway, that's the guaiacol. And then what you go to a chem plant. The chem plant is right there, and we make buffer solution. And then buffer solution gets dumped into, oh, this is something else. Pre-enzyme in a biofact. Okay, biofact. So whatever comes out of here has to be enough to power this as well. We're going to have to figure out what our demand should be on this side, which is usually 1 a second. That's just what we shoot for. And then try to accommodate that, right? Here, notepad, you're not needed anymore. Well, not for the moment. It'll have to come back. Buffer, Mova Pulp 3, and then we get pre-enzyme, and now we're on our way. It's a bioreactor, followed by a gene lab, followed by a nano lab. So bioreact. Did I pick up any of those? I did not. Followed by a gene lab, followed by a nano area. Okay. We're going to make that. We're going to make that. And we got to go get Thank you. 101 a minute. You see it right here. 100 a minute. Just glorious. Absolutely fantastic. A credit to the entire factory. How are we doing on mall upgrade material? 1 day. And we're stuck here, right? And this guy's waiting for red circuits. No, he's waiting for SSP. And SSP is waiting on... You're flying, and that's good. You're waiting on glass fiber, which has been a problem for a long time. It's being made, and there's an attendant right here. Do I just need to copy and paste that? Well, we're not going to think about it. Did I get the the bioreactor? No. I got distracted once again. Where is bioreact? Oh, we already did get... Okay, we had it and we just ran off. Okay, I understand. I understand where I am in life. I understand who I am and what I should be doing. And that's better. I should be doing better. Give to me that thing I just had. Okay, and now you have to go... And you're making not this... It's the square thing, right? It's a square. No, this? This thing? Crude enzyme? That looks right. Okay, and the square thing here is just not used anywhere else. Alright, so now we gotta talk ratios. So this makes 0.2 a second. This needs 0.4. So already we're doubling this happy boy. Alright, so this makes 20 buffer solution a second. So we double this guy. So yeah, sure, that's fine. So now we're making 20 a second here. This is just fine how it is. Now we're making 10 a second. Oh, 1.3, it's 13 a second here. And nothing in here can be prodded, right? This is considered no, buffer solution can be. Not guaiacol, just buffer solution. Why? That's not how we do things here. All right, we're just going to go 1-to-1. It's not exactly because it has 33% more ability to process. We're just going to say 1-to-1. And this makes 0.4 a second, and this eats 0.2 a second. All right, so this right here will put out 0.4 a second of nanozymes. And I'm just kind of shocked I cannot prod you. And that goes into two things, both of which are very important. So question for the class. Oh, this is a turd recipe. Never mind. So we should probably be doing this here, you think? Or not? Probably doesn't matter. No, probably not, because this has to be shipped out anyway. So it quite literally does not matter. Well, wait a second. There's an alternate way, and you also need nanozymes. This is the recipe we're actually doing. And so for this is the next, we have this, we have that, we have this, we have that, we have that. We don't have that. We're making this. We have this, we have this, we have this. We'll have that. Like, we're almost done. It's just perfect samples after this. And okay, biopolymer, but that's a real easy one. So if we're going at 1 a second, that's going to be our scaling. Well, the easy way to think about it is just multiply it by 3, right? Times 3. I mean, let's not do that though. So this times 3, how much Mova Pulp is this going to cost? This wants 10 Mova Pulp a second. So we're going to want 50 Mova Pulp a second, Mova Pulp 3, in order to make this dream reality. Yeah, there's a very expansive step right here. And we have to do prepared glass too. We're not ready for that. We need clean glass sheet, polished glass. We have to do this. All right. So we can't do the very last step for a bit because we have to import prepared glass. Prepared glass is used in lots of stuff, so we should make a lot of it. So maybe that's what we do next time. We should honestly be doing it now, but whatever. Anyway, like I'm saying, this is 20 a second, and we need to multiply it by 3, so we need 60 a second of Mova 3. Great. And this puts out 10 a second. So this needs to be multiplied by 6, essentially? I mean, alright. Okay, I mean, that's entirely reasonable. Maybe I just do as much as I can with this. Because it also has to go somewhere else, you know? It's going here. And anything else, and also here. So it has multiple uses. So at least 60 a second. That's our goal. So, okay. So we want one line of these, 2 lines of these 2, and then 1 line of this. That's probably too much for one area. And this is going to have to deal with raw 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, this is what we're going to be doing right here. It's way too much. And I mean way too much. We need 6 of them. Well, no, we need more. Then 2 for each. So we're just roughing it out right here. So it's going to be like this. And that decays. We're going to have to deal with spoilage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luckily, we can keep this ratio. Assuming it's still a good idea. I'm going to put 2 ranks of centrifuges in there, I guess, right? And then Mova 3 happens on the other side of the quartz area. Or maybe I pull the quartz area down. Okay, question. No, you don't need anything. You just need water. And you just need liquid nitrogen. And you will need filtration media and a vacuum. That's fine. I think I can make this work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just super easy transformations. Alright, let's rough it out then. Kind of doing this all at once, but whatever. So we'll have all this come out right there. And this is a problem. Here, observe the problem. I don't think I can leap. Oh, it's 1 short. Oh, that's awful. Maybe I should make the standard all in by 1 just for that purpose. And then how do I get oh, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Because we have to do this. And it has to come over. Alright, so Mova's in. That's what's going to happen here. Right? Mova's in. Muddy sludge out. And now we got 2 things that might come out. We have Movas. We have clean Movas. We have Movas. We have crud. So we have outline. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to manage this with all the logistics space we need. Maybe I'll put the filters here and I'll do the centrifuges elsewhere. I mean, that's entirely possible, you know? Alright, so what we need. This is bad to put this here. This is valuable surface area, whereas this is not valuable surface area. And then we'll do something, I don't know. Like this and like this. Okay, and then this is going to be clean MOVAs for now, for the moment. For a brief shining instant in time, the MOVAs are clean. Alright, this is a unit. No, it's not a unit. This is attempt to evac. Okay, you have to be clean MOVA. Strikes me this is a pretty good muddy sludge generator, isn't it? You just put a couple MOVAs in and let them decay over and over again. Provided you can keep them from decaying all the way. And you just take whatever's not MOVA. All which is not MOVA comes out. And then we're going to have to sort all that, because that could end up bio-crud. In fact, I think it is very likely it ends up bio-crud. I'll have to put a bio-crud vent at the end of this line, but we've all been there. There can be crud on this line. Let's just, this is not real. This is not the final. This is just a politeness. Yeah. You know, let's try this out. It feels like it's gonna jam. It really does. Okay, let's just accept that. Oh, and we had to start with the odd duck, didn't we? There we go. And then we can grab from here to here. Why would anything be in the way of this? I don't know why you're even there. Okay. Is it wrong that I talk to my buildings as if they can hear me? It's this one, right? We're offset now. Alright, now we got kind of a problem, I suppose. I should probably rip this last one up. It's overkill. Oh, this is terrible. Here, while we can. Stop it while we can. Let's do this a little better, since apparently I don't feel like just replacing this. You stop. Just stop being you. If you could please just stop being you, everything would be much improved. Oh, I probably need to catch that whale now. He is doubtless going to quartz in, which is still important to put in because there's recipes that use that. Oh wow, we're out in Nextlet. That makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, like right here. These guys are actually waiting for that guy. It's not waste, it's primary production. You must go there instead. That's actually kind of a thing, right? Kind of a thing. How's Nextlet doing? It's not. We got the Armac. We got... Everything should be going if we have all this stuff. You're going, you're going. We can't get rid of tailings. Oh. Say what, I say? Are tailings completely jammed? That's muddy sludge. Why am I looking at it? Oh, it kind of is, isn't it? It's moving as fast as it can, and it's not fast enough. Alright, time out then. I have to go deal with that. It's not a huge thing to unclog. And I may have a better use for tailings coming up. I have thoughts in my head. Oh, and we need more venting too. That's how it's getting all backed up. Oh, friends, we're making so much Nextlit now. Ooh. Can those be sped? Can these be sped? Well, let's go find out. I don't think they can, though. Well, that says we need an alternate tailings vent, and I've been told I should use them to get aromatics. So I should probably do that, right? Need additional pylons. Yeah, that can't go any faster. You can go faster. You cannot. So we need more electric furnaces, which I have. Unexpected. Like, these guys need to find someplace else to be. Like, very important business is taking place here. I was not expecting having to do this today. In fact, I did not anticipate ever having to do this. That does not mean I will not. I will rise to my duty. Paste. Right there. Then even more out. Probably you should be stacked, because it's only gonna get worse from here on out. Why is water doing that? Okay. So stack, 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 stack. You stacked to 22. That's nice. In, and you bet, you guessed it, in. All right, this all allows us to sneeze. Okay, made in time. Once again, full body sneeze. All right, there you go. It's only affecting those. That's the only one that really matters. Are you building up slowly? Yeah. So you need to go faster still, don't you? Maybe you need more. There. So going against the old way, which is 0.66, you're now going 2.66, which is times 4-ish. Alright, that's now working. It's now turning on. And how much ore are we eating? 8 per, and that used to be 2 per, so yeah, it's times 4 the entire time. I can't help but feel like I can do better. Oh, is it going to overflow? No, it's not. Okay, so that's nice. We can perhaps go a little bit faster still. I worry about how much Nextlit this is, though. This is a lot. Should we do this on the bottom as well? I mean, is that a question? Like this, right? Oh, it fits beautifully. No, it doesn't. It has to be like this. It doesn't fit at all. All right, we can move all this down. Oh, that was incorrect of me. Even when I do not wish to do maintenance, I am afflicted with emergency maintenance. Maybe this is karma. I made a mistake the other day. Computer mistake. It wasn't a very big one. It didn't cause any problems, but it was embarrassing. I was told by the client to go and take a copy of their production, put it on their lab, and then upgrade their lab to test out to make sure that the upgrade will play nicely in their environment. So I, of course, did the highly intelligent thing and went and upgraded. I took a snapshot of their prod and then upgraded prod. This is, of course, a major sin. Now, there was no problems associated with it. I did not think there would be, and there was not. But at the same time, mistakes are inherently unforgivable. So, had a bit of a fire drill this morning. Of course, I had a backup in hand in case everything went sideways, so that helped their mood as well. They were only moderately miffed. We have a good relationship, and there's a level of engineer that understands that disasters are constantly looming over us and is not really eliminating them so much as minimizing their occurrence. And I've done good by them in the past, and they're not mad. They're not mad, they're just disappointed. Wait, shouldn't this be used with preference right here? Is that part of our problem? Oh, this is all locked up because of another problem. Did we ever figure that out? Because it couldn't get rid of its tailings. Oh, it was locked up in a circle. That's adorable. Frustrating. Anyway, they got an expected accelerated production upgrade. And it was fine. Does this guy need help? No. This guy need help. Alright, I choose you need help. So we clearly have logistic problems here. I wonder how much I'm going to build today. See as how I get sucked away into problem after problem. I choose this whale as the one I help. And I guess we'll just watch it. Alright. There. This is burning 4 times as much. It's actually higher than... No, it's not as high as that. Why? Oh, because I haven't finished. Right. There you go. There we go. A solid 4 times as much Nexalit just being devoured. That's doing just fine. Yeah, this is the line to boost, for the moment anyway. Alright, let's stop looking back. Let's just get something done. Let's check on science. Let's indulge in incredibly fast research speeds. Let's get 3 texts today. Do you hear me? 3 texts today. This is how you know your life is going well. Alright, what we got? We need more pi-sci 3. But of course. And then right here, you're actually still going, it looks like. Or venting. You need diamonds. Diamonds are not going. I bet you this is tailings. Bet you this is tailings being full. Yep. So that was the issue I just addressed. So I really should... this eats a ton of tailings a second. Once again, I wish I had the inefficiency mod. Like, that guy's almost back. Well, no. I think if this guy just comes back and forth, it should be fine. Like, he's almost here. I mean, it's filled up, it's going to jam again. But then he's going to immediately pop up and help. Right? 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 All right, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Assume everything is okay. I'm here to build factory. What was I doing? These are Mova, and they become BioCrud. Great. BioCrud should come back to right here. All right, I accept that. So we're just going to drag right here. And we're going to go back the way we came, right? And then we have a BioCrud out. Ready. Wait, is this a BioCrud out? What is that? Oh, this is a rich clay out. We don't have a BioCrud out. All right, we're going to put it here anyway. Because we never harvest the Movas. So that makes sense. BioCrud, where are you? Is this enough? Do I feel like I will regret this if I do it? I don't know. We're going to start with this and see what happens. Dinosaur hungry. Take that and throw it in. There's your food. I want you to come here. I want you to fill your cargo. Maybe there's a better place to put this. I am right by the digestion line after all. Is there? Is there? Does crud also go on here? Do we also put crud on this belt? Yes, we do. Oh, Mr. Dinosaur reprieved. You do not get this job. This job, you didn't want it. It was crappy. There's no future in it. It's going to be replaced by AI. In fact, we don't even have to come all this way. We can just take a turn right here, right? There. And then, stack inserter. BioCrud. Alright. Do I not ask for stack inserters? Or bulk inserters? I should. I use them now. There we go. Alright, so that's that line. Alright, and this puts out clean Movas and stuff that aren't clean Movas. So what we need is water, not an astonishing amount. We will get through this part today. Maybe I'll declare we will get to Mova 3. And wait, this is wrong. You are wrong. You are multifariously wrong. There's many ways in which you are wrong. And you're off center. You smell bad. Alright, there. That's right. Perhaps. In part. In a way. H. You're making water and pressurize that. Alright, we're going to do the harvesters last. It's not going to be a today thing, I think. Maybe, maybe not. And there's no prod available here? No, of course not. It's washing Movas. Alright, and so now we come into here and just more water and we make a pulp. Okay. So all you guys really just go right there, right? No, I should find out where the pipes go first. And then I have to go get another pack of them. And this is, again, in correct ratio. This makes 4. This eats 4. Okay, good. All right. Oh, nice. Tech number 3 of the day. Man, we're doing so well. Everything's great. Here, research this thing. It looks important. Yeah, lots of stuff come out of this. This looks important. Do it. And look, we got a goat fetus coming. We're going to birth the final evil into the world. That sounds like a goal for Pyanodons. Really does. Research that. So, this is just water in and then a really easy transformation. Why are they two-spaced? Are you two-spaced? Why did I do that? We can fit even more in. Oh, it's because they're lined up there. Got it. I suppose we do this. And water right there. Here, let's just go get more pulp mills so I can see what I'm doing. Then we'll get to Mova 3, and then I'll turn it on. I want to see the system work. And then there's going to be a lot of rot, unfortunately. We should only harvest Movas when there's Mova 3 room. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We're going to govern it like that. What I need is pulp mills. Right there. So yes, that's intelligent-ish. That has the smell of intelligence about it. That's like someone who has seen an intelligent plan once is now faking it in front of you. True cargo cult fashion. I guess we do this. Why don't we go on the outside? No, that wastes a line we don't really need to. So we do this, I suppose. And are we lucky? And we can make it work. Yeah. And then boop. And there's no need to. That's good enough for a beacon, and we can't prod it or anything. And you coming right there. No, it's not really great for a beacon. Maybe we gotta go on the outside. Even though it kind of pains me. Yeah, this is dumb. I guess we just come down one. I guess not dumb. I guess it follows the pattern I've done elsewhere. Just not as smooth. I wish I had a little more surface area on these buildings. Then I would be able to be comfortable with everything. Oh, we have to be able to get out waste material. Ooh. And that's Movas and waste material. I guess we sort right here. So there's Movas out here. The Movas are going up there, and then the clean Movas are coming down. Alright, all of you get picked up. I'm being a little too cautious with this, I think. I think this is too many. I think we are doing too much here, but whatever. It's better having more processing power capability for something that spoils than not to have enough. Right? That makes a certain amount of sense. Alright, so water in is pretty simple. And what's not going to be simple? Oh, I didn't put muddy sludge out. Is going to be the waste reclamation system I'm going to have to put in. Alright, muddy sludge. You got to get out of here. And I think there's a muddy sludge line here. Though I'm not sure if it's appropriate to dump into. How much muddy sludge are we going to be making? 40 a second. It kind of feels like I need to do it properly, right? Or else I'm going to have problems. That's a muddy sludge line. If we follow it back, we have this. And this is the line we want to get into, I think. Okay. We're gonna cause ourselves a problem, perhaps? I'm used to that, however. Oh, what are you? What is this? Was there a vital link I severed? Oh, was it? Well, that's... has very little forethought on my part. Is it really so fragile? Kind of glad I just blundered over, right? What was I even doing? It was right here. Now you're better. Okay. Well, we learned something new, huh? We saved ourselves from a problem by complete luck once again. Where is that? This we want to fit in exactly right here. And this, I think, will be good enough, though there could be another pump causing us problems. Oh, wonderful. This is indicative that there's probably not going to be more problems. That is indicative that the problems are probably completely contained. Let's just pretend that's true. All right. I'm still not sure about that, but we'll see. All right, so the Movas come in, they get cleaned. We get clean Mova right here, and we have Movas that just come out. So we have Movas and crud that come out right here, right? And that's anything that's not, well, actually, it should just be anything. Don't use filters. Anything at all that's in this, in these buildings should be tossed out right here onto that line. And what if it can't? Ah, yes, that's what we have to think about, because that's already in use by things. All right, so instead of that, how about this? We put out just an anything line right here. And we have a identical one on the other side. Why didn't I think about this before? Because that apparently would make things too easy. Okay. And then we have to do the exact same thing but flippy, right? I guess I'll do it by hand. I suppose. Boop. And then that's suddenly misplaced. Great. All right, now we have a waste line right here. And they should come in the back of this, I suppose. That makes a certain amount of sense, right? This will contain crud. This will contain Movas that dried out. Needs to be rewashed. Right? There. It's clearly supposed to be. Now they'll take preference. Right? And we still don't get biocrud out anywhere. So biocrud will get put on this line and then it'll just keep circulating forever. So we have to get the biocrud out somehow. The biocrud will come down right here and we have to do a bulk inserter right here. And it has to be clean Mova, not clean Mova. And then it comes out here onto the waistline. Okay, so we have the waistline taken care of. And we have to filter it off somehow. So I guess we just do it here, right? is that will all circle back around to this area. Output priority to the left. I don't feel confident in this. I feel like this is probably going to come and bite me somehow. That the logic isn't completely right. That's going to jam. But if it jams, it just rots wholesale and then eventually gets out right here and then it vents. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe I need to not do that. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode, isn't it? Those little blue arrows. Oh, that's from the. It's from the building. All right, that's nice. And so for right here, can I make this work? Oh, we have to get nitrogen in. I probably should have summoned this a long time ago. Requester. Liquid nitrogen. Yep. And that's it. It's just a liquid transformation, and I can't prod it all, so I'm going to force it in right here. I am. It should be 5 apart, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should be like this. It's 2 in, 1 out. Well, should be like this, I suppose. You know, it's going to make it harder to put stuff in. Well, how about we don't then? How about like this? We have this in, we have this in. And then we have a rail right there. No, wait. Oh, and you just have to do like this. Only we should probably be doing this opposite, right? Well, whatever. We'll make it work. Then you come up like this. And we're a little off. So that has to come down by 1 in order to be properly in line. Like, how many of these did we need? 10, 20 of these? Okay. And here, special gift for all of you. I am not that insensitive to power requirements. And this will be our out, and it's just going to come to the bottom, I suppose. This guy's going to have to move. Excuse me. Important thing coming through. All right. Good. And then another block. And then just another block, right? And then we've accomplished our goals. And we can feel good about this? Yeah? Once I go get more green modules. But yeah, I think we can feel good about this. Well, it would be once this arrives. Is this still attached? Good. Alright, let's go get another centrifuge. Let's go get some green modules. And then we will finish this off and we'll have like a 2.5 hour episode. That's perfectly acceptable. Block of centrifuges, please. And we'll have Mova Pulp as our achievement on the day. I'll take that, please. Oh, I didn't really need them. Alright. They'll get used. They'll get used. Kind of wish this was no longer flashing at me. We're still going at 60 a minute. That's going really good. But I still think I'm going to get to the end of... I'm going to get to Pi 4 before I run out of tech to research, so I'm actually ahead of the game for once in my life. So you come over, and you come over. We still have no liquid nitrogen. This bothers me. I really wish I had pulled it in earlier. Alright, and then the Mova Pulp, which is this stuff. You will just go straight on biofluid. For now, anyway. P-tank. Buffer tank. And we have to measure that. To determine when we should and should not make. Actually, we need more than one of these. There we go. We have to measure these to see whether or not we should harvest more Mova. And then this is number 2, and that's this stuff. And I think we're ready to go. It wasn't that complicated of a build. It just had some, just looks nice, doesn't it? Do I see any happy little green guys coming? Oh, I do. Glorious. All right, let's work on messaging. We want to grab from right here. What are you doing? Hook up. Oh, we have to drag power poles, so we're never going to be actually rid of these. Let's see if we can do this. Read that tank. You go to there. You go to there. Can you go all the way up to here? Or you can. And then can you go all the way to here? Oh, that's nice. All right, harvesters. I don't have enough, unfortunately. What I did learn is perfectly sized for this. I think we'll turn the harvesters on and off based on the signal, right? I should also put, no, we should make a decider. I need more. I need 8 more harvesters. That's what I need. And we can turn this on and we can feel a brief moment of satisfaction, making us forget screwing up earlier in the day. All right, and then this is going to be okay in a second. All right, what we need is a decider now. We need to make decides. Give me a decider combinator. You're in and out. All right, so what we need is liquid nitrogen. Okay, what am I doing? Right there. Has to be greater than 3,000. And then Mova 3. Wait, what? Oh, we didn't get all the way there. We're only getting to Mova. Oh. Okay, never mind. We're not going to get all the way there. All right. We're just going to stop here then. That's fine. This is an honorable place to stop. And we'll continue with the entire chain tomorrow. Oh, there was a filter I left out. Okay, fine. We'll move the filter over to here. Maybe even in this block. This block's probably safe. No, we're going to move it over here. We're just going to skip this area. And we're going to let this remain a quartz mine, even though it probably shouldn't. Do I feel good about this? That way all Movas come right here. Do I feel like this could jam? Okay, definitely feel like it could jam. But then if it jams, it just all rots to bio-crud and then makes its way out. So it's kind of like a self-correcting jam. Here, let's hook this up. We'll do that over here too. And you should be going only when E is greater than or equal to 1. All right. Okay. This is overbuilding a little bit, you think? I'm really looking forward to seeing this go, though. Anyway, let's head back to City Center and do recap. What do I feel about today? I feel it's okay about today. On one hand, 3 techs. 3 techs, always good. On the other hand, we didn't make it to a major new product. We made it close to there. We made 3 new things, but they're just kind of intermediates. Science going. Science going. Science not being made, though. We should check out Prod Sci. We haven't traced that back in a while. And this guy's waiting for diamonds, and diamonds are not quite forever. Diamonds are tailings. And this is going. Tailings is still a problem. I was told I should take tailings and make aromatics. This looks like it's freely going, and this guy's waiting. What's our problem here? Ooh, we've got a pump problem somewhere. Here, let's just write that down. Investigate tailings pump problem. Maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, these guys aren't going full time. There's definitely a pump problem somewhere. All right, don't think about it. That's a problem for a future you. And that guy's a dick. He messed up real bad on one of his simple jobs. He deserves his suffering. All right, so... Okay. Okay. It's a lot of death. That's a ba-boom. All right. Screenshot, please. Oh, I don't want to be seeing bots. No bots, please. Okay, screenshot taken. So, what did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? We ran around on a lot of chores. One of our accomplishments was putting up another fiber area. Once again, bringing this area, this other fiber processing area to life, only somewhere else in a slightly different order. May it serve us better. What else? We found out that our oxygen crisis was mostly because we keep turning into coal gas and then spending that to make aluminum when we could just be mining it infinitely out of the ground. So we made another aluminum line. And tomorrow I think I'm going to take this guy and belt it out. And also get it on this line and just completely never use coal gas for surface mining ever again. That is I mean, think about this. It's going to go on here, on this belt, all the way across, all to here, all the way across, all the way up in here, all the way up in here, and then down to here. Look at that journey. That is aged vintage ore by the time it gets to this point. But that's good. What else do we have to do? We had a tailings problem, and we fixed the tailings problem. It was mostly just logistics. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was also getting rid of Nextlet ore here. We really buffed the waste Nextlet ore line, which is not something I expected to ever have to deal with. But Nextlet was completely blocked up because of tailings, and tailings couldn't go because the Nextlet couldn't vent, and the vent, it was just, yeah, like that. We buffed Armac, we buffed Kevlar, we buffed Aramid, Fire, Terephthalenoyl Chloride over there. What else did we do? I can no longer remember. Then we moved on to the main event, which was building a model of Mova processing in order to get to nanozymes. I unfortunately don't get to check anything off today because I'm still crawling to Mova Pulp 3, but once I get to that, getting all the way to this point is going to be pretty easy. We're not in the home stretch of Pi Sci 4 by any stretch of the imagination. Hold on a second. Messed up the screenshot again. No FPS, please. Not on the screenshot. All right. So yeah, we put in a block of processing here. It's got a lot of complex decay mechanics. And I think we've got it in place. We're making a lot more than we need to. The rest is going to go in right here tomorrow and maybe spill over to right here. It's going to be fine. Then we'll have nanozymes. And then after we make nanozymes, we have to do something else. I don't know what that is. Oh, we never fixed numals. Ah, okay, hold on. Let me go put that down. Go fix numal printing dummy. All right, we never went and fixed that. Ah, makes me feel bad. We fussed with red circuits also. I don't know what our next goal is. Look, let's just look. After nanozymes, like a biofilmer is just whenever I want. It's not hard. Just start making some of this stuff. Are we actually going to be caught up? No way. I think this is probably our next thing to do. I should tackle this first because it's so complicated. Then everything else is dependencies made elsewhere. It means restated elsewhere, which seems this should just be easy to snap in. Oh, this is what I got to get next. This is important. We got to go make antelopes. Yep. I wonder if I should put them over here in agriculture just to balance it out a little bit, you know? Because it should go right here, but I've got space here. Probably I'll put it over here too. Probably it'll be fine. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all around. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.